I'm sitting here polishing my virtual gun, but the road map's missing, and that ain't fun. I've hunted moose, caribou, even a bear. Now I'm hunting answers, ain't nothing there. Where's the road map? Don't leave me hanging. Is this game done or just rearranging? Give me a sign, just one little clue, or I'll pack my gear for something new. Maybe they're busy with a whole new game. Do we wait for ultimate hunting? It could turn out lame. I'll miss my forest and my pixel deer, but if this is goodbye, I'll shed one tear. Where's the road map? Don't leave me hanging. Is this game done or just rearranging? Give me a sign, just one little clue, or I'll pack my gear for something new. So I'm refreshing forums and checking the feed for some road map crumbs or just a lead. Till then I'll hunt with what I've got, but if they ghost us, I'm quitting the lot. Where's the road map? Don't leave me hanging. Is this game done or just rearranging? Give me a sign, just one little clue, or I'll pack my gear for something new. So I'm refreshing forums and checking the feed for some road map crumbs or just a lead. Till then I'll hunt with what I've got, but if they ghost us, I'm quitting the lot.
Okay, here we go, Way of the Hunter, new update. Well, new update coming tomorrow. A little bit of early access for it. I had a video out today. Seems to be doing quite well. We'll do a stream on it, maybe check out some things that I missed in the video. I didn't really miss anything, but maybe dive deeper into a few things. Hey, Brad, how you doing? Feel like it might actually be onto something with the sequel theory. Saw Way of the Hunter post, they made 1 million copies. I think my theory is sound. Mostly because of just how many devs they have, and they must be doing something. We might be in for a bumpy stream, because I'm getting upload problems. Just kind of watching it now. Internet issues, it looks like. We'll get into it here in just a second. I'm just scouting out to see if there's anything causing it. I don't think there is. I think my internet just stinks at the moment. Yeah, it's oh well, we'll see how it goes. Oof. OBS is having trouble with the frames, even though I'm only at the main menu. Kind of hoping it was stabilized here. Come on, internet, you can do it. Well, we'll load in. We'll just jump into Nez Perce. Hey, Mad Dog. I'm not too sure how smooth of a stream we're going to have here. I'm going to load in and see, because my internet seems to be struggling right now. Bring the buffer suggesting there's something with my... No, it's not your internet. In-game purchase or a separate purchase from... Well, it'll be a DLC like usual, and then if you get... once you get the DLC, the items will pop up in your in-game store. There is a free item that you get even without the DLC. Which I don't actually know if it's got currency, like if there's a purchase or not for that one scope. It's not going to be very much anyways, but yeah, the DLC items you just kind of pick up. You guys will have to let me know if the stream's watchable or not, because it's not looking super great on this end. Not actually sure. I did a internet check. I was doing an internet check before I fire up the stream, and it was fast enough to handle what I do, but now that it's running, it is not. Oof, that's ugly. Do you only get the basic night scope for free, or do you at least get the binoculars too? No, not the binoculars. The only thing I have here will go to the store. So you go to the shop, gear. So here are the binoculars here. This you have to own the DLC for. I guess it's going to be $5 USD. And then if you go to attachments, this here, it's part of the DLC. The 5x15 is DLC. And the Shadow View Crossbow, part of the DLC. The free one's this. 3 to 9. Who you Owen? And I hope the internet swings back around. Dropping frames like nuts. Which stinks. So they basically force you to buy DLC if you want any kind of night hunting. Sounds legit. Yeah, it's typical what the developers are doing when they release something new. You know, Aurora Shores came with a free crossbow, and then the DLC came with one. Same with the bows with Tikamoon. These Matariki with the tripod stands. You know, you got a free one, the DLC got one, so they do the same thing here. But yeah, if you don't get the DLC, there isn't a whole lot in the update for you except for the UI changes. I mean, we can load up the free scope right here. Boink. What time of night is it anyways? Yeah, it's like midnight. See, the game's not really super dark anyways. But here's the scope, right? The free scope looked grain on other YouTube videos. Yeah, it is grainy. They did that intentional to try and mimic the real deal. The problem everybody's having is the big dot in the middle. So that's, yeah, if you don't get the DLC, your update's this and the UI stuff. Which, I mean, there's a slew of UI things, so that's good. But, yeah. I pretty much stick with my theory that, you know, it's kind of skeleton crew that's on the game. And they're punching away at the sequel. That's all I got. Because, you know, how many devs does it take to make these toggle things on the UI? And, you know, it takes a few to do the new equipment and stuff, but yeah. Anyways, so I want to try to hunt. It's just I am concerned about all the frames dropping. And I'm hoping like the internet just all of a sudden goes, oh, I'm gonna work now. But my favorite thing is actually the culminator, whatever. I always have trouble pronouncing it. Well, I want to try. We'll do. The blackout, because for some, I just find it fun. This little guy, and I do want to take a look at the crossbow stuff, but I need to carry 2 crossbows with me to compare how bright they are. Because this little thing, I think, is kind of fun at night. I think they did really like a good job on this one. Problem is no zoom, right? But I was shooting pretty straight with it. Who turned out the lights? Yeah. Hey, Barry. So I found this one was quite nice with the binoculars. Oh, actually, I forgot to put the binoculars on. And then what I actually want to do, before I got distracted by how poorly my internet is, I wanted to go to Lintukoto. So I never did night hunting in Lintukoto. I don't know what it looks like at night there. Like, I always skipped it. Maybe we'll jump on over there. Hey, SOC. Hey, my internet just stabilized for a second. Oh, this is a warning because I'm on a beta thing or something. Internet's a little better. Maybe it'll sort itself out. So yeah, I've never done night hunting on Lintukoto, and I don't know if it's dark on this map or not. Oh, I have a mission. Harvest a brown bear. Animals are fairly shot for... No, I'm not doing 300 or more at night. Alright, so let's do this. Do this. Let's go back here. It comes out tomorrow, so see. They don't have a time for it. I guess it's $5 US. If it's worth it, I don't know. I just do my thing. Show people what it is. You can just say, hey, my internet stabilized. Good job, internet. Hopefully it stays that way. I only lost 30% of the frames until now. Hey, now it's functioning. Yay, okay. So it's not too dark. I don't know. I'm thinking of hunting bear again, because bear's kind of fun to hunt at night. Because it's they're always at their drink times are always dark, right? Where's the parking at this one? Am I gonna walk ways for the parking? No, it's right here. So here we'll hunt with the free scope, just so people can see that everybody be getting it. Oh, okay, this will be cool because I always bring the morning silence. With me, secondary is Lintukoto. So we can put the blackout on that. And then I'm going to go something powerful because I don't really want to... I've really come around on the... wait, where is it? The 700 long. I like the Remingtons. So we'll get the free Night Stalker, 3 to 9. And it really doesn't matter what you throw in here. Might as well just use the free one. There we go. Oops. And I need... I'm gonna bring both binoculars just so you can see the difference. So now you basically just carry 2 binoculars with you, so and then put your chair in slot number 6, I guess. There. So let's head up here. See if this bear's home. Because if it's 10 o'clock, they should be there, right? Is brown bear the same as black bear? For times? Ooh, he might actually be moving out. I went too long, did I? Well, we could try anyways. Half a kilometer. I'm gonna have to pull up the toolkit too to lock down some of these need zones. Honey bear or bear? We'll do both. So we can get our fancy DLC only binoculars out. Oh, this is cool. I can't raise them to my face. Oh no! Showcasing the Can I do this? Oh, I can raise that. Showcasing a bug-free build. Oh, there we go. Now it's working. You know that they've had that bug for a while. That rears its head once in a while. You switch to something, you can't raise it to your eyes. Anyways, here's the... This could be kind of handy at night, but this is pretty bright. Like, I'm not too sure night hunting at Lintukoto is going to require any of this. Because the best hunting I found with it was in the video, hunting black bear where it's all dark and is. I'm not too sure what else. Like, I mean, if you're hunting badgers and stuff, like, the badger really showed up too when I was hunting that. But I wanted to see Lintukoto at night. See, it doesn't look like it's too much of a brightness difference when you're doing this. But when the animals are in view, there's like a big contrast. So they do pop out more. So I was surprised with how much some of the animals pop out with it. And then I do like this here. I think that's pretty cool. I mean, I don't know if there's enough to this to do a DLC purchase, but I mean, the devs have been having requests for night hunting forever. When the game came out, they were actually saying no, there'll be no night hunting equipment, and they were pretty straight on it. Like, they were pretty set, because the first excuse they gave was it wasn't ethical, so it won't be in the game. But it never made any sense, because they have missions that require you to do night hunting, so some of the reasoning never really sat too well. I never really had any kind of focus. Here, we can do this. There we go. For night hunting, but, you know, since it's here, we'll give it a try. That's one of the things why I didn't hunt bears, was it's always dark. Wherever I'm trying to hunt them in the drink zones. They might have moved out. We might have to do the old toolkit system. To see. There is a mission to hunt fox at night. Yeah. Oh yeah. There's several. Like in Transylvania, one of those guys is a vampire, right? He's got some nighttime stuff. Oh, I probably just spooked him. I forgot that I'm in an easy mode and could add hunter sense on. So we can probably try and see them running, or him running, or whatever it is. Yeah, see? It's lynx. Now, I'm not sure how that shows up on the stream, but if we switch to, like, these binoculars, it's definitely better. I can barely see them with these ones. But with these ones, I can certainly see them. Like, when they're actually not behind trees. Oh, that's what we should check, is lynx drink time. Maybe nighttime is for hunting lynx? Ooh, I should try that. We scared everything off here because I wasn't being too smart. And then take the shot with the big old blue dot. Any kind of zones glowing here? Not sure. I might have the zones all turned off. I'm not sure what my settings are. I've been messing around with the UI stuff and the difficulty. I think I got most things turned off. Doing a mix of ranger and hiker or whatnot. Okay, what is lynx time? Like, is this gonna help with lynx hunting? Let's check. Ooh, oh no, because lynx you can always do 9 in the morning. It might be fun to try a lynx though. At this 9 o'clock one. Because then you can hunt bear at the same time. So 9 o'clock, bear and lynx kind of thing. Alright, let me load up the toolkit. Might as well get some efficient hunting going on instead of running around randomly. Oh, let's see, where did we spawn? Ah, here we go. Yeah, so this was the links that we came across. And I think we also scared the bear. Where's the bear? Is this guy? Oh my goodness, you got such wide drink zones. So let's try this one again. Now that I have some idea what I'm doing. And it's see, I already forgot. 9 a.m. or 9 p.m. These guys are so bear gets there first, then lynx come along. So 7 and 9. All right. Yeah, we'll just try and sort that out. I wonder if any predators come along to here, like this lake. There isn't actually, the predators seem to end over here by this lake, actually. It's like, Mouflon or whatever's here. And the bear have such huge drink zones. There's 2 bears that can drink up here. This guy does too. So yeah, so let's target this. Bears get there first. And we'll just see. So we'll do... Let's try 9. Well, we'll go right before 9, so let's just go back. Set those up proper. There. Oh, entering a new year as well. Everybody grow. Ooh, that's reddish, eh? Where's the wind going? Okay, so hopefully there'll be a bear and a lynx back here. Okay. Look how red that is. Hello, Bentley. This is Lintukoto. Hello, Loungefly. Oh, you just got Lintukoto yesterday? Alright, hopefully you're enjoying it. Just going to be focusing on night hunting. Half-kilometer jog over to some brown bear and some lynx. Let's have to go in a little more sneaky. We can turn on our light. But that's what's coming tomorrow. Almost 3 years. Some night vision gear is finally here, and finally the full UI customization stuff. That's apparently $5 USD is the price. No, there is a free update that comes along with the DLC, which gets you one scope, this scope. Everybody gets it. And then $5 for 4 other night vision equipment. No, they didn't change anything with the night. If you ignore the DLC, the update's quite minimal. It's just UI with one piece of equipment. If you ignore DLC, what it brings along. So they didn't do any other changes, really. There was a fix or two. I don't remember what they are. Oh, good, Bentley. Yeah, the maps, I think the map, well, terrain rise and visual is pretty good. It's a blend between Nez Perce and Transylvania. Kind of like the assets they used in the color palette. And the animals, of course. I think Lintukoto overall was sort of a miss for them, though. It was too much copy-paste. For those that have been playing the game for 3 years. Oh, I should be sneaking here. Alright, let's check out the fancy binoculars. I see something in the water, but it might just be rocks. Nope. Okay, so I could see them from here without even using night vision. Yeah, so in this scenario, night vision is not going to help you much. I don't think at all. They're sitting in like at a bright spot in the water. I mean, since they're sitting like against this sort of brightish background, the night vision is not required there at all. Oof. How far away are they? Oh no. So 200 meters. You're not going to be doing long distance shots with this thing. Oh man. It's like we're playing the original Doom. The pixelation through the scope. to make it real with a great big dot. I don't think you need to use night vision in this scenario. No, I would use the normal scope. Okay. So scratch one. Benefit for night vision in Lintukoto. Because when they're in the water like that, that's not needed. They didn't tell us a time when the update comes out. Crossbow, shotgun, regular, and Bino night vision DLC. Yeah, pretty much. But you can throw the culminator on rifle. Got albino reindeer, sorry the spelling. No problem, don't worry about spelling. Congrats on the albino. Dude, move it. Try green instead of blue and see if that helps. Green what? What am I trying? You can't change colors. Am I missing something? Was there a way to change color and I totally missed it? Not really interested in wolves though. So, it might not be Lintukoto equipment then, if the night's just not dark enough. Wait. You can change the color on the regular scopes? Oh, is it through here though? Are you talking about like the are you talking about the hunter sense color? Is that what you're talking about? The hunter sense dot color? Or are you actually talking about the reticle? Like in the scope? Are you guys wolves here? Because that's not hunter sense I'm using. That's just the scope. Trying to get a spot I can see here. The thing with Lintukoto is all the trees are short, so you can't see under them. Yeah, see, I just spooked the wolves. They were walking this way. Let's get our night vision out. Is that a wolf? Yep. So failed hunting. Unless there's... Like, did they spook everything that was here? I have no idea. I have minimal hunter sense information, so I'm not really sure. Struggle hunting already, though. Change the colors and Call of the Wild. Do the night vision white out when going over brighter areas? I don't think so. I think it just looks like this everywhere. There's a setting to change colors and combine binos. You can change white. Oh yeah, binoculars. Yeah, like the thing in the middle from white. Yep. But you can't change the reticle and the scopes though. They're kind of like hard programmed in, unless I'm crazy. Wow. What happened to the lynx that were here earlier? I wonder if they ran away with the wolves. I did not expect wolves here. So there's a bright tree. It doesn't really white out, I guess. It is a very bright tree, though. Oh, let's try a different lake, I guess. Oh, there's something over here. Maybe that's where the wolves ran to. Well, it is hunting. It can take some time. It's probably be crazy. Yeah, I don't think you can change anything inside the scopes. I mean, you can go into the settings. Because it was all... accessibility, was it? Yeah. Blood color. Interaction. This is the hunter sense dot. Color. Like when it's over something. Damage indication. Here's your binocular crosshair and distance measurement. That's the one that's in the binoculars. HUD crosshair, which I don't use. HUD warnings. I don't even know what that is. Players, points of interest, tracking. And this is the bullet camera. Nope, you're stuck with that colored dot in the scope. I'm not even hearing any calls or anything. And like nothing. I figured there would have been one of the bears here. And there was something this direction. but no water. We might teleport around. Check these two lakes. See if anything's drinking out them. There's a location somewhere where this dim light condition persists longer. Like in Norway or something. This dim lighting condition. You mean in-game or real world? Because, this map is closest to Norway of any other map. Or than any other map. You mean what's the darkest map in the game? I don't actually know. I was just testing out Lintukoto to see if it was dark, and it's not really dark. Darkest I found was Nest Purse in the woods when it's dark. Then it is pretty dark in the night vision. No. Alright, I think I'm gonna teleport. Because I don't know what happened there. There were a bunch of wolves. The lynx were not there. The bears were not there. Just the wolves. Which was rotten luck. So let's go up here. This is sitting on a lake. Problem is, I gotta back up probably. Because I need like 100 meters for them to spawn in if they're here. Anything popping in? Or I'm just gonna keep striking out at lakes. There's also the trouble with like hunting bears at the water, is they don't sit on the water. They have quite the zone range. Anyone here? Looks like this lake's empty too. I'm gonna back the camera up and give it a bit more distance. Make sure stuff's gonna render in. Okay, so we're gonna strike out of this lake too. Little pond, I guess. Nothing there. Okay, down here we go. Just taking our night vision equipment for a walk. Glowing eyes. Yeah, they should have that. That would be cool. I still haven't heard, like, any calls happen. Which is kind of strange. I guess it feels like night. Everything's super silent. Kind of go for some elevation here. Wind's good. This has to be something actually at the water. Well, that's what I find tricky with the predators, though. They don't really stand on the water, some of them. They'll diddle around off the zone. Here we go. Not what I'm looking for, but at least something. Red deer. Now let's compare. Yeah, you don't need night vision here. Lintukoto is going to be a night vision free map, I believe. Unless there's like a dark spot in this map. Because so far you do not need it here. What time is it? 10 o'clock, yeah. Hey, Blue Frognick. I haven't played at night enough, but it's weird not having the ambient bird noises that you get, especially at Nest. Oh yeah, it's really silent. I don't really do night either, but it does feel like a nighttime atmosphere without all the birds tweeting. So they do have that in the game, because it is nice and silent. I can't say rush out to get the night vision equipment for Lintukoto, anyways. Not from what I've seen. It's fairly bright, but again, I'm kind of hunting in the open. Like, we'd have to go into the trees to see if it helps. Where'd that come from? Well, we could take a shot with a free scope, but there should be predators at water. Why am I getting red deer? The rest of them must be right beside it or something. I guess they could be drinking at midnight. I can't remember. I mean, you get more zoom with binoculars, but it doesn't help you identify anything. Because it's not like you can tell their age through here. I mean, you can see the antlers better. I don't see anything big. And no predators drinking. What's with all these lakes? And no predators. Oh, alerting them. You guys are touchy. How far away are we? 100? Really? Pretty sure I'm a hiker. Yep, I am, because it calmed down really quick. That was actually, like, for being... Am I crouched? Yeah. For being crouched, that was actually pretty sensitive for hiker. Vampire DLC. Only that it might be very helpful would be Transylvania. We could try Transylvania. I think Transylvania does get pretty dark, doesn't it? We can set up a shot. Yeah, there isn't any one to aim for, really. But man, it is a quiet map at night. Look at all the red deer, though. Not a single one that looks like old or anything. None of them. They're all born at the same time. So we can look through... Oh, I got a roe deer. But it's not appearing in the little glow or the little hunter sense. Yeah, that's... The scope's pretty rough. How far away are they again? That's not even that far. Yeah, 130. How about this one? I like this guy. See, I don't know if that like comes through on the stream or whatever, but if you're in game and you use this, since you get all the peripheral vision stuff as well, it contrasts really well and looks kind of cool. Gives a good effect. So I do like this sight here, or optic here. Like, you look at this one, and you look at this one. It's just a oof kind of thing. It doesn't even matter. Man, you can't really see anything but just like the main shape. This guy back here looks older. Maybe. Oh, I do have that hit indicator turned on. Should turn that off. He's going down. We'll give him a second. I'm going to turn that off, though. I'm not a big fan of that. Where in the world was it? I don't really like a big indicator popping up. I'd rather much just use the animation of the animal. I have no idea where it is in here now. Where in the world do they have it? Under Hunter's? No. Am I just being blind here? Will it impact? No, that's the undersense dot. It must be in here. Field view, binocular, HUD preset, compass, wind, stance, active gear, zeroing, binocular zooming, range, collar, mission, objective, custom. Oh, this one. Blood trail origin markers. Okay, get off of there. Alright, he's going down anyways. Big old 300. So that's that scope. I can't say... I don't know. Is there anyone in chat that's excited about this free scope? It's not a question to be like... to bash the game or you know, to be you know, divisive or anything like that. I'm curious, did the devs like people that wanted night hunting, does this free update scope, like, does that work for what people wanted for night hunting? I wouldn't be able to get excited over it as me. I don't think I'd use this thing. I don't even know where I hit the guy. Wasn't he around here somewhere? Oh, here he is. When they add initial hit marker, when they add dead animal position? What do you mean, like trophy shots? On the fence, could be better, but I like it. Oh, you like this? Okay. To me, the free scope, I don't know if I'd ever take a shot with it. The free is okay for short distance. Yeah, all their night vision stuff is all for short distance, right? Problem with the DLC, in my opinion, no one hunts at night. Everything can be done in the light. Yeah, exactly. But people still want to do it, though, is where all the requests came from. So, people out there want it. I'll buy the night vision goggles DLC if they ever made it. Right, night vision goggles. Dot could be smaller. Yeah, I think the dot's a big thing. There was a switch for dead animal position. There was a switch? For dead animal position? I'm not sure I follow, Barry. There's the shot anyways. It was solid. 130 meters. 41% adult. So that's that. Now, there's a few things I do want to test. Something that I'm eager to look at is the crossbows, though. So now we're going to try the same thing. Go to lakes. Whoop. But I'm going to carry 2 crossbows. One with the night vision optic and one without. There we go. Because this was something that was criticized in the early access thing. I'm going to put them away just like this. And what we'll do is we'll take the apex. And then we'll take the bear constrictor. Whoop, wrong button again. What do I got on this guy? Okay, that's fine. Not gonna need a lot. The apex we will put on the normal one. I can't remember. It's the bear. Yeah, this combo is the one to use now. And then we'll put the night vision or the shadow view on this guy. And then we'll compare. Let's... Oh, stupid wind. That's not good. Let's, go here and go for a walk north. See if anything's there. I think I might have to reset time again, though. So here's the normal apex site with the bear scope on it. See, that's plenty bright, I would think. Oh my goodness. Do you guys see any difference? So this is the night vision one. Pixelated. And then this is the one that came with that DLC there. Was it DLC? The bear archery one? I think it was, right? I don't think it was free. It doesn't look very different to me in terms of brightness. So I don't know about that one. The binoculars is the best part of the release? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. The binoculars are the equipment, but I'm not sure if the... You know, if it's a selling point on its own. Glow of the dead animal. Okay, I feel like night hunting would work better if they'd increase predator activity during those hours and decrease it during the day. Well, that's kind of sort of what I'm trying to simulate here a little bit, just by going to their drink zones, because they always drink it in the dark for the most part, but I'm not having any luck finding them. But I see what you mean. When I was looking at controls... Oh. They add dead animal position. Oh, that's the glowy thing. I don't know if it's the big aura or it's just them shining, like glowing. Or maybe there's an icon now that pops up. Question though... Oh, wait. You don't think it's supposed to be like that? Well, here's the thing. We asked about it and they said that it is working as intended. Was the reply when we brought it up. Basically, the reply. Alright, let's go over here, see these guys? So there's an early access chat thing in the Discord, so there's a little spot that we chit chat or whatever. And Miriam replied that that it was correct, the lighting of it. But I hadn't really looked at it until now for myself. I want to see like an animal in the scope. Your buckets are featured. A new map thing. A new map thing. Dead animal thing? Was it over here? Deceased animal position? Yeah, this is hunter sense, whatever. This here is either means the glow, that the body glows, or it's that aura that is on the down animals. Oh, here we go. So, like, look how bright this is against the sky. You definitely do not need it in Lintukoto. Hey, look, this guy is doing the inspection. I've been detected. I think it kind of looks nicer with the normal binoculars against that backdrop. That's actually kind of pretty. I like that. The clouds. That's like screenshot worthy. Oh, there's a guy we can get. Did I bring collars or not? Did he bring in fallow deer? I can't remember. I'm gonna assume they do. Alright, let's take a look through the different optics. So normal. That is clearly bright enough to use, that's for sure. And then this one. Yeah. I think it's the same. It's just one's pixelated and one's not. It seems the same to me. I don't think there's a brightness difference. I don't think there is. Maybe they are confused. This looks the same. Oh, the rattle bag doesn't? Ah, what else did I bring? Okay, I don't have anything to bring him in close. I can try to sneak in, try and do some kind of shot, but I don't have hunter sense dot on, and I'm not trained with with the crossbow for the shots. It'll be fun to try anyways. I had brought up something that I think was a big missed opportunity here. So they did. So they have an update and a DLC all focused on night hunting. Right? You would think with a optic included for crossbows that this would be the perfect time to put those tracer bolts in. Those lighted knocks or whatever. I think it's a huge missed opportunity to put glowy arrows in the game when you have an update that's all focused on night hunting. I think that's a big miss on their part. I don't know why they didn't do that. I don't even, like, compared to other programming they do, like, it couldn't be that difficult, right? You're just adding a little light source to the back of the arrow. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get in range for one of these guys. Like, this guy looks old. See, I'm not even using night vision to, like, track them or anything. Like, this is really bright for night. Is it a full moon? It looks like the sun's coming up over there. I think it's midnight. I mean, you do get the extra zoom. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's going to be just up to each their own, right? I'm basically just trying to find the interesting new hunting opportunities that could be found with this. But I really don't know about this crossbow scope. No difference you can see, Mad Dog? I don't even really see a contrast difference. You get more contrast? Rattlebait really should work. Oh yeah. Yeah, that makes sense that it should work. With the crossbow, they do look the same. The binoculars seem to have much better contrast. Yeah, the animals punch out from the terrain a lot better in these. Raccoons, eh? Could be interesting. Or the beaver. We'll call the wild there. So, do you think I could even hit anything with, like, I'm not even set to figure out. Like, I don't even know if the marks on this thing are set correctly. I have no idea. I mean, I could probably get within 50? Maybe? Just because it's hiker? Oh yeah, so I'm gonna spook him now. Well, I can shoot at this guy. Just raise the shot a little bit. Yeah, see, hiker, you don't have to wait very long before they come down. I might be able to sneak in because they might just be going just to that lake there. Oh, something behind me. Oh, there's like move on here too. Just a pair. $60 meters. So I will try to do this. I should be able to, like, I might bugger them up to, ooh. You got a good size on there. Are they leaving? Don't leave. These guys might not be stopping either. They might just be bumping into the water. 59. Oh, he's too far. Too far, I think. And he's got guys blocking him now. Can I get any closer? No. Yeah, see, they're skipping the water. Bark, bark, bark. See, this is the guy I want to shoot. But I can't get a shot on him with all these guys walking in front without a collar. So we'll just try and do our best here. Because I gotta raise the shot a little bit. I don't even think I hit him. So I'm a little puzzled on that, because he was like, his body was in between, like the 50 and 60 meter kind of shot. Or more. Like, he should have got hit somewhere. Maybe the wind? Because it was medium wind to the left? Maybe that's what it was? I'm gonna blame it on the wind. Not too far. I drop animals at 120 with the crossbow. Oh, nice. Without hunter sense, though? Like, I don't have my hunter sense dot on. Slight westerly wind. It is a slight westerly wind. But the bolts can really pull. There was another sound over here. I don't know, you don't really need... Don't really need the flashlight even. Oh, they're on the other side of the hill. Yeah, that's fine. We'll go to the other side of the hill. We don't need to talk about that part of it. I have without 100 cents. Once you learn the dots with 100 cents, it's pretty easy to do. Well, yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I was saying. I'm not practiced with it. So I have no idea, because I do know their indicators in the scope don't match all the time. But no, I have no practice with it, so I have no idea of the drop. But that guy, I would have guessed, was sitting in between the 50 and 70 range, like his torso, he was lengthwise. I'm guessing the wind, it was enough to edge it over. I do know the wind plays a pretty strong factor. But yeah, because they're sitting at 60 or 65 meters there, and it's 0 for 50. I do not have any idea of how high to raise it up, because I haven't been doing it or comparing or looking at it. I would need to at least know what the second dot down was, or the second mark down was. Oh, hello. There we go. He's too young though. Is he by himself? Oh well, he'll be target practice. Oh, he's gonna inspect too. Okay, so here's the normal. We'll turn the flashlight off. Oh, I can't when I got the scope up. So there's normal. This is a solo. Okay, I do see the contrast thing is better here. But you're trading contrast for brightness. Or not contrast for brightness. Like, you get better contrast, but there's less clarity. So it's like, oh good, the contrast is better, but he's less clear. So, like, you really don't need it this close. What is he, like 20? I guess so. I don't know. I don't see any reason to use this optic on the crossbow. Alright, we can check out Barry's thing. So, because I have the indicator-y thing off. The dead animal position or whatever. Deceased animal position. Turn it on. There. There's his ghost leaving his body. That's all that is. Yeah, the wind, yeah. Well, I do remember, like, testing all the crossbows for science and the flu arrow and all the arrows. And they all had different effects, like the wind all had different effects on them. Some didn't affect very much, others, wind had a great deal of effect on them. I dropped 2 doses with a single crossbow bolt. First one was a double lung, through in the second lung. And hard, I wish I'd... Oh, nice. So yeah, they're quite powerful in the game. This guy's probably just a young guy. Hey, look! I'm like, I'm guessing he's 20 meters. He's right on. Oh, well, whatever. Alright, so now... I'm just kind of going through everything there. My conclusion is, as far as this scope goes, I'm never going to use it, I don't think. I don't see a purpose for it. For me, that's, I mean, you do get better contrast. Like it was said in chat there. But it's cost of clarity, it's not. The whole vision is blurry. So I don't see how it assists at all, I don't think. I don't know. I don't get that one. So not something I would go, I want to buy the DLC for. So we're going to put the crossbows away because that's all I really wanted to see with that. I've never been much into crossbow hunting in this game. I was in the classic. I really like crossbow hunting, but not in this game. Because you need to have a good spot and stock kind of action. And I never really jived with me in this one. Now, we should probably change map to see if we can get something darker. You guys were thinking Transylvania? Ooh, I know. I know. I got it, guys. I got it. Aurora Shores. Kodiak Bear. You never noticed the button before? Yeah, I was there before, yep. That's not part of the update. I think Kodiak Bear with the night vision might be neat. You knew I was going to say Aurora? Well, I was thinking Transylvania because of all the trees, right? But if I'm trying to think of a dark place to hunt... Ooh. With the Springfield. Can I throw the Culminator doohickey on this? Nice. Here's a combo. Trophy bond a tip. Throw a Barnes TSX with it. Oh, no. I suppose the only other thing we haven't tried is the fancy dancy one. Here, we'll go full branding here. Steyr Gams. Their big flagship rifle there for that pack. With the Overguard Night Stalker. 5x15. The flagship thing of this DLC you're supposed to be, I think. We'll sell the Barnes TSX. There we go. Now we got the gear. I'll get rid of the chair. We're not going to need the chair for the bear. We'll bring night vision. We'll bring a predator call. I'll just bring this one that just brings whatever in. What else is down there? Elk, right? Elk and Sika or whatever? Sika. I forget which one it is. I guess this one. Sitka? Good. So bear hunting. Look at this. I think you'd see one of these on 1903. Fits perfectly. Jackie's ready to roll. Okay. We should get need zones for this. Got both drinks on this guy. One drink on that guy. Double on this guy. Let's go for this guy. Feel like I haven't went after that one in a while. $7 o'clock. We'll go 8 o'clock. Oh, remove. There. There. It gets dark there. Perfect. I'm mostly bow hunting in this game. I prefer the challenge of having to stock and close. Nice. Yeah, the challenge in the spot and stock for me isn't really... it's hard to describe, but the spot and stock is this, right? Forward, stop. Forward, stop. And to me, it doesn't... The gameplay, the spot and stock isn't as good as Call of the Wild and the Hunter Classic. Or even Cabela's Big Game Hunter Pro Hunt. Because it's very, very digitally feeling. I was never able to get very immersed in the spot and stock. I usually just end up losing patience with the repetition. Oh, look how nice. Here we go. So night vision, definitely per map, I think, and area you're hunting. Because this is dark. And I remember it being nice and dark. I liked hunting with the flashlight, though. I found that cool. Steyr Gams. That's very bright. This is... so, This is my favorite part of it. Never mind even the binoculars. Even the binoculars. I think the binoculars and that little optic there are my two favorite things. Out of the update. Or the DLC. Jackie looks really uncanny. Sick of our bears. Sometimes the wind and terrain present the challenges. Yeah. I mean, wind's just one of the many factors, right? And the wind, they do the wind find in the game. Like, the wind pushes them away. They act fine and realistically. To how the wind works. So the wind mechanic and how the animals act and relate to that, I've never had any complaints with the wind. I think the wind and stuff is fine. Spooking or the alertness, because the wind doesn't spook, but yeah, I think the most realistic part of the animal behavior is the wind effect on them. It's the other stuff, the start and stop and the repetition. So like I was doing it before, just a minute ago there, with those fallow deer trying to sneak up on them. See how I was like sneaking and then they would... Oh, that's kind of cool. Looks like the Death Star. Yeah, they got an issue with their moon. See, the moon's not supposed to look like a sphere. Like curves, that means it's too close. It's supposed to look flat. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, with a when I was starting stopping with the fallow deer, this is where it gets repetitious, right? I would be like sneaking up to them. They would alert, look at me, put their head down and continue. And then I would continue forward a little bit, alert them again, wait, and their head goes down. That's the repetition I don't like, because I keep disturbing them and they don't care. It's just like, okay, their head's up. Like on Hiker, like all the difficulties are the same, it's just the timers are different. So on Hiker, it's their heads up for 10 seconds and they're down. And then go forward a little bit more, alert them, their heads up, 10 seconds, go down. And they don't adapt or change to how much I mess them up. Like once in a while, they'll bugger out if you alert them too much, but it's too digital. Too digital. They're too robotic, is what I'm getting at. I know the other games are kind of robotic-y too, but they hide the roboticness better. Look at the view on this little lake. You think I should be able to see the bear from here? I didn't know this little drink hole had such a great approach to it. Like, look at that. Too bad he wasn't here. This is where night vision... That's where night vision helps, right here. That's really dark. Oh, yeah. Perfect. So, Lintukoto, never mind night hunting there. This one gets a thumbs up for these binoculars. There you go. Because if the bear was here, I bet you it would show right up. I don't see him though. They must be at the other zone. What a nice oh, what do we got down here? It was Sitka or something. Look, I can almost see their other zone. I don't think I ever climbed up here before. Probably because I fell all the time I tried. Well, the bear's at one of these spots. Is that him? That's him. I think. Baron. Like, if he's in there, That's gonna be a bugger of a thing. I thought I'd seen movement in there. Yep. There he is. Man, he's in a really real rough spot. There's something else down here. I'm never gonna be able to hit him with this thing. But that's a cool effect. I do like that. Oh, Mad Dog, you're out? Nice, gray zone, right on. It's a good game, good luck with that. I scaled the area and planned mine accordingly. Nice, yep, the scouting's in the game's good. Planning all that's cool. I like to check out the zones ahead of time. Ambush them. Yeah, I can't. I'm not gonna be able to do this shot. Where's the Styre Gams? That ain't gonna work either. If we know where they are, we could maybe sneak in close. There he is. Bunk. Let's go get him. I gotta catch up though with you to chat. But ain't like if you alert them too many times, they eventually try. Yeah, eventually. But those fallow deer, how many times did I alert them? Half a dozen? And they continued on. Did you have the proper collar for the fallow deer? No. But I also don't like the collar mechanic in the game. I think having to call every 40 seconds is very, very not good. They should add city gross to the rainforest. Would be cool if they could land in the trees. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think you need a different dev team for that one, though. I mean, look at the pheasants. I don't think they're gonna have anything interacting with trees. All right. At 150, we'll crouch in. There we go. Kind of should have brought the slugs. Because that would have been fun with that morning silence. Firing them all off, but this is cool too. Looks like all the dynamic heads up display stuff is working okay. Like I would do that. Things pop up, things go away. Now I'm getting pretty close. He should be getting grumpy at me. He's gonna kill me. Oh yeah. I am gonna pause for a second here, just because I don't know if that was any kind of noise or if he's getting grumpy. I like how the flashlight lights it up too. Makes it even brighter. Now this feels like... Oh. Here he is. Hi, bear. That brightens it up a lot, eh, the flashlight? Not sure what he's doing. He's stuck. So, speaking of animal stuff, I don't think a Kodiak bear would freeze completely. Like for a little bit, yes, and then run, maybe. Wait, no. Okay, I think he's a spook there, didn't he? Because of all the bubbles? I thought he was broken. Could have been making some noise or shuffling or something. So he decided to spook, it looks like. Wonder if there was a second one. Not really sure which way he went. Just kind of went this way. I saw a Meat Eater do an episode on sooty grouse. Suckers surprisingly hard to hunt due to how elusive they are. Cool. I found it weird when you can hear them walking but can't see them. I don't think that's too weird. You think is that a weird thing? I don't have a whole lot of experience with real world bears, but I actually do have some. Because we have a black bear around our place. I think I probably told the story before. So mama black bear. Black bear cub. And they'll, I don't know, like, understand, like, bear migration or whatever, but we're on some kind of route. So game trail that lots of things use. And, I don't know what alerted me the one day. It was nighttime, just like this. We can recreate it. Something alerted me, I don't know what it was though, that initially got me to go outside. Oh yeah, it was much like a night like this. This is actually getting brighter now. I think it was darker earlier. It is brighter now. What a weird nighttime this game has. The bear's gonna be around here somewhere. I'll continue the story in a second. Stop bluff charging and actually charge. Oh! They found me. Hello, guys. That one didn't survive. Texas hurt shot. Whoa. Well, they decided to come look at me, I guess. So there's night hunting Kodiak bear. Alright. I wasn't too scared, though. These guys have scared me before. I wasn't too scared that time. Which one was this? Man, what a slam that was, eh? Young male. Alright, so I guess I've been hunting these guys. It just feels creepy. It does. Yeah. When you can't spot them or whatever. I mean, this night vision helps. No game boo-boo. I think she's going down. Yeah, there's not many Kodiak bear on the map, so they never get old enough anymore, because I always end up hunting them. There's only like, what, 5 males? So 5 or 6 males on the entire island. So, I mean, if you hunt them all, then you have to wait forever for them to grow. I think a 5-star Kodiak bear must be the rarest animal in the game to get a 5-star. Yeah, no more stealing picnic baskets. Because you have to, like, there's only like, I think they're all male now, right? 1, 2, or at least they all have male in them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I have them all marked. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so you only get 6 chances to get a 5-star, but you have to yeah, it's like a 5-star Kodiak. I think is like the one pinnacle sort of thing of the game. Not easy to hunt, and you'd have to age them forever. But yeah, so I did have experience with it, so something got me to go outside. Just outside the door. And I turned on... I think I had the porch light on. So I could see. Because Barry was saying something about hearing them step before... Well, that makes sense, though, because we're hearing their footsteps. I'm not sure if you'd hear their footsteps, would you? You'd be hearing, like, sticks and stuff crack and break, which I guess counts as footsteps, but this you hear kind of like the thump-thump, so maybe that's the weird part. Because what you would actually hear is rustling and stick snapping and lots of things brushing. So the bear was going through like an area just like this beside my house, and I thought it was a large person walking through the woods because I didn't actually anticipate it being a bear. So I got like all kind of like heightened senses because I'm like, geez, there's a guy coming out of the woods in the back of my house, because it sounded like it sounded like a person would be going through, like, with all the rustling and but it was actually more like there was more stick snapping and brushing, because you know the bear's not trying to dodge anything like a person would sort of, but it's also night so we won't be able to see. But it sounded like a big person was coming through the woods. And it's like a kind of like a steady crunch, rush, crunch, brush kind of thing. But yeah, you don't really hear their footsteps. So maybe that's the weird part. But yeah, you certainly hear them though, well before you see them. Especially at night. Because yeah, they're just crunching and just like stepping on everything. And then he came out of the woods. And I have this crabapple tree that's really big, like attached to the woods, sort of, like it's touching the woods. And he came up behind that into my yard, but I couldn't see him at that point because he was behind a crabapple tree. And then he got to the other side of the tree, and then he saw me. So he just kind of, he was walking like this, and then he turned and looked at me, and you could just see his eyes light up, right? The yellow eyes. And I was like, holy shit, black bear. And he stood, he turned, and he stared. And we both looked at each other. And I don't remember being scared or anything, because I was right at the house. But he just, it was kind of like this. He turned, and he just stared. And then went and ran off. That was about how long the stare is. Right? Stare, think. I didn't move. I was still, so I wasn't raising his alert meter or anything. Yeah. And so, you know, I do have experience here and there with animals and stuff like that. But I'm not sure, you know, that sort of animal, like pause, see you, think, and then just leave, is portrayed better in the Hunter Classic than it is in this game. And possibly even Call of the Wild, but I don't play Call of the Wild too much. Because that's the only time I've really seen it in a hunting game is done convincingly enough. Because a lot of animals will do that. They'll turn and look at you, and you only have a few seconds before they bolt. And that is pretty much my experience with all animals spooking. Is whenever I've spooked an animal, it is by sight, not sound. Well, you know, if it's by sound, I probably never knew they were there anyways, right? But whenever I interacted with them, it's basically look, think, gone. And Classic's the only one that seems to have done that sufficiently for me to be, you know, to be relatable. That's my bear story. Or no, like how? I must have hit an artery? No, this has got to be a flesh kill, right? May bleed forever. Hey, Prathan. Bears aren't stealthy hunters. They're very noisy walking around and making growling sounds. Yeah, there's no growling coming out of this bear. He was just being noisy. Like, he wasn't even hunting, right? He was just exploring, I guess, because they just eat everything, right? Seeing what he stumbled upon, I guess. Are the bear's still up? The bear's still here. Now the bear hasn't died yet. Did I run into a different bear? Did the new patch come out? No, it comes out tomorrow. Or I guess today now, depending where you are. I don't have a time though. They didn't give us a time. Game a couple hours, I'm not sure if I need to close out. Oh. No, yeah, you'll know what it is because yeah, it'll do the free update. If you surprise one by mistake. Well, that's me. Well, I did surprise this one, right? Like he thought he was all by himself. Just diddling along, following. It's a fence line that they walk down. They bump into a fence. And then they just follow the fence. And they come out to this crabapple tree. But yeah, I see, like, if you're stumbling upon one, like, walk into one or whatever. How do I find this bear? It must have ran away. I don't get the, Oh, there it goes. Okay, so it was down. So it must have just been flesh. There's my attempt at the heart shot. Not even close. Yeah, it was a flesh kill. Shot 2 forward there. Okay, we'll try this. Oh. Encyclopedia unlocked. That's from that old bug a long time ago that wiped my encyclopedia. Alright, let's find one more bear. I always have trouble getting these guys over here. Maybe the night equipment will help. I shot a black bear in game with crossbow, double long through and through. It survived. Oh. Well, we saw install the damage model in the game. So, if you double lunged it, well, did you recover it and get the... Like, did you eventually get it and see the bullet cam? Because there is a bug where the bullet, like, the thing doesn't impact. Or it doesn't do damage. It's fairly rare, though, but there is a bug that does that. What's this? See, now it's bright out. The game seems to, See, I've never seen these guys here. Because I don't hunt at night. I guess we can try a shot with the fancy scope with the Creedmoor. Oh, okay. So if you got the bullet cam, so was it bugged then? Or did did it just not fill up the little damage bars? Guys are traveling, aren't they? The range, almost 200. Look at that big old dot. This guy looks the biggest. He's dedicated on traveling, though. Leading shots in this game has always been inconsistent, so... Man, he's not even going to stop for a second? I'm not going to be able to get him now. I'm going to have to take a shot on a walking one. Oh! He went down. I did the old, drop scope shot. The old classic. Drop scope on shooting. Not digital. Well, can't complain there then. He was moving, and that would have been a Creedmoor heart shot, I believe. But it would have spooked this guy. We'll have to try again. Yeah, so we would just have to see the bullet cam, Alfred. If it's a bug, it'll be clear. And if it like just skimmed the lungs or something like that, then it would have not filled the damage bars. But that's fairly rare with crossbow shot. Jeez. Okay. I guess he was still here. Oh. I think they were spooked, right? I figured the Creedmoor shot would have spooked him away. Can't see him now. Oh, we'll go after him. We'll pick up the deer. Straight through the middle? Oh, you're stumped? Oh. Oh, well, now I'm curious. Probably no way for you to get me a screenshot, though. You'd have to be at the Way of the Hunter Discord post or something. Sounds like it's a bug, then. There should be no instances where, was it a crossbow, you said? Yeah, where a crossbow would hit the lung and not kill it in this game. They're extremely strong. Probably bugged, yeah. Oh. This is probably where they are. Oh no, it's gonna be deer. Not a bear. Let's check out that shot. Oh no, it wasn't heart. The Creedmoor just did its job. It is the broadside bullet. So that kind of makes sense. All the cavity damage lands in the one lung. And that's the shot you take with the Creedmoor. Tier 5 broadside has a very high chance of dropping it instantly. Because it unloads its cavity damage all in the one lung. Like right in, all in that one lung. The only issue is though, like the 30-06 would have dropped it instantly too, just because it's that much stronger. The 270 probably, maybe the 308. Where the Creedmoor shines, the others will just do it as well. Just out of sheer power. Well, this one needs shot placement. So that's why I said I said in the past, the Creedmoor is a hard mode rifle. Because it's more difficult to get kills with. In comparison to the other rifles in the game. I said that in the Discord and somebody replied, the Creedmoor is awesome, you just don't know how to shoot or something like that. And there's a little debate. I'm like, no. Objectively, the Creedmoor is a more difficult rifle in the game. Because it's less forgiving, it's less energy, and its cavity damage doesn't spread out long-wise like the others do. So objectively, it is a more difficult rifle to use when comparing to the 30-06 or the 270. They have better cavity profiles and higher energy, so the Creedmoor is more difficult, as in less forgiving. That's the internet for you, though. Well, I do want to get the bear, though. But I might have to teleport him again, because it can be annoying to track. Ah, the wind. I don't want to chase down the deer. I want the bears. Oh, agreed on the Creedmoor thing? Yeah, well, that's what I mean. It's just, you just, if you look just straight at the numbers and the facts that the game has, like, I'm not saying the real world Creedmoor is bad. I'm saying the one in the game. The game confuses you a lot, yeah. Yeah, it confuses a lot of people a lot. Oh, was that a bear? Was the bear over here? Or is that just those deer? I'm not gonna know. That might have been the bear. I bet you it was. We'll go a little ways this way. If I don't encounter him, though, we'll teleport him around. Seems to magically miss a lot, even when I'm aiming with Hunter Sense, as if it ignores the wind. As if it ignores the wind? Well, the Hunter Sense dot is pretty much confirmed to take the wind into account and shows you precisely where the bullet's going to hit within that area. Except if there's like a vegetation in the way or something like that, the Hunter Sense will show where it hits that instead of the animal behind it. The Hunter Sense dot's kind of a cheat. The game computes where it's going to put the bullet and shows you. But there is a bug that the shots don't register correctly. Except it's very rare. I was waiting at a water hole, the 11 a.m. drinking. They did not start moving towards it till after 11, or is 11 when they start? They're supposed to arrive at the zone at 11, is how the programming works. It's not precisely on the 11. The game says leave and get there by 11, but then they diddle and daddle on the way there, and it changes when they come in. They can get there early, but it typically only happens when you teleport them around. They'll spawn there. But yeah, the basics is they leave a zone early to get to the next zone on time. The Claymore looks like it should do more damage. I love the model of it. Yeah, it looks, yeah. There's almost 12? Okay, yeah, they really diddle-daddled their way then. Yeah, I'm gonna have to teleport this bear around here. They may have made improvements on it. Like, with hidden patches, or not hidden patches, but changes, hidden changes to make it more unreliable maybe, but I don't know. It typically is fairly reliable. Alright, so I've lost this guy. I hope they have not decided they were not thirsty and plan to skip the drinking zone. You can actually encounter that. You can encounter it with predators. The predators have very wide ranges of like where they can travel between zones. So there are instances of animals having to travel so far that by the time they get close to the zone, it's time to leave and go to the next one. So sometimes they never get there. It's pretty rare, but that can definitely happen. Let's try 752. So sometimes they don't get to have any drink. They turn before they get there and go to the rest zone. Oh, this is really bright. Oops. Oh well. So there we go. The video demonstrated. I think the video did pretty good showing its use with the black bear. And the stream shows that, you know, when it's dark, the game's darkest though at like 9, 10, like 9 and 10 o'clock, 8, 9, 10. And then when it becomes nighttime, it brightens up. It's kind of weird. So it even limits your night vision hunting kind of time. Because it's definitely more dark. Like at 9 o'clock or something when I was in it, it brightens up. I have it on PS5, starting to wonder that is where I went wrong. It's on PS5. As far as I know, the coding is all the same. It's just porting the code. Oh, the bear might not be here. I've always had trouble hunting this bear. You know... Oh. We got double bears. Are they running again? I'll lay down. We got two bears. I mean, I got pretty close there, just sort of walking in. Yeah, I think the morning silence there, the slugs would be more fun. Oh, here we go again. He's coming in. Where is he? He's right through here. Hello. What a charge. So, we were having a discussion about realistic animal behavior, Way of the Hunter. I mean, fun. Not realistic, though. He just... It was a charge. And then the AI, the bear, just doesn't know what to do. Just kind of dance around till you get enough bullets in you. First shot was a kill shot. Second shot was a bugged shot. Hey, we were talking about bugged shots. Found one. Look at this one. Tracking right for the heart. It didn't register. There's the bug. And I was saying it was rare. Guess not. So, yeah, people will make these shots and be like, what? How come the animal didn't die? And they'll never recover the harvest screen, so they'll never know. But if you recover it, you'll get, yeah, look at this. Didn't even do a thing. Shot 3. Shot 3 was a hard shot. And he was fine. Like, he would have died. Again, but he was running around with a hard shot. And then we took out the other lung. So this is a double lung hard shot with 3 bullets. Mature female. Ah, now we gotta get the male. See what he is. I might have flipped the zone though, and I do not know where this other drink zone is. I'm gonna look for it. Oh, it's way up here. Never had to go to it. I might have flipped his zone with all that shooting. I probably did. Let's go 1 hour. There we go. See if he comes back. Or we'll go check out his other zone. See, this is definitely darker than it was at midnight. Mad Dog there is making me want to play Gray Zone Warfare because he went out to play that. It's on my list to go through all those missions, but definitely no time. So, with all those shooting, I think I flipped their zone, so I'm gonna guess they're at the north zone now, or that guy, or the male bear. Yeah, because he'd be growling at me by now, or running away or something. Alright, so we got a bit of a jog to do. No problem, wind's good. Oh, no, it's not great. That's alright. There you are, that's my plan, is take this bear, and then that'll pretty much be the stream, and that is the night vision hunting. So the jury's still out for me. But hopefully it's what some folks wanted. And it doesn't hurt the game at all. I do think this is neat. I do like this one. Oh, I should have switched to the that's what we're gonna do. Hold on. Oh, I can't fast travel. I think the parking is, yeah, it's right here. Gonna grab the Morning Silence. One of my favorite weapons in the game. And we're gonna put our blackout on it. There. Now the bear won't stand a chance. There we go. Perfect. You have 5 slugs at the bear in like 1 second. This is how you'd actually flip a zone too. I was thinking of doing a video on this actually, just a little short one. Did you know, if you want to flip a zone, it's probably the best way of doing it. When they're standing on the, when they're standing at their zone, you know, get close enough. And then just go. And then it should flip the zone. Just shooting at their feet. Oh, that's the second deer. Yeah, see, this was, I didn't flip that now. I flipped it with the shooting them there. So they're gonna, they've always spawned at this one. I don't think I've ever really flipped that zone. But now they're gonna spawn far away. And I could flip it back. Now, one thing I just noticed now, the reflection in the optic is reflecting the clouds in the sky. That's cool. It looks like it's reflecting them accurately, too. If I stop moving, there's a cloud there. But that doesn't make any sense, because it should be reflecting the tree. And they're... Okay, so it's not actually... reflecting. It's got like its own sky. I'm not too sure what it's doing, because the sky is mainly blue. Maybe it is. I don't know where it's pulling the... I'm not sure like how the reflection is working. But it's not picking up the trees. So it's just reflecting the skybox somehow. Nope, not chasing Sitka. Going for the bear. Ooh, elk. Still going for the bear, though. We know it's a male bear. Probably not very old, because I probably took him out many times. The other one was young, right? Was it? Can't remember now. I think so. All my bears will be young. Can we see him? Oop, there's a smudge in the horizon. Oh, it's a rock. That should be a zone, though. Isn't it? Can mark where that is. Oh no, I'm looking at the little island thing. His zone's gonna be over this hill thing. There's elk there. Problem is, I'm gonna end up spooking these guys. Wait, that doesn't sound like an elk, is it? I end up spooking him though, and might spook him to the bear. It's a scary rock. Yeah, I spooked him. Hopefully they don't spook the bear. I'm getting charged or something. Oh, this worked well. Oh, hey guys. What's going on? We'll flip that zone too. Oh, look, they're so happy. A little slug. Big old bazooka. Bam. Wow. Oh, there they go. Well, the bear's supposed to be over here, though, so I don't know if he got spooked or not. Is there any big guys? That one guy's not bad looking. Maybe we should hunt him instead. Ah, well, yeah, not the bear, though. Think the Creedmoor could shoot this guy? I doubt it. What? I doubt it. He's gonna get a bodyguard anyways. Or is it this guy? Which one was it? They look about the same. Getting someone blocking him again. There we go. We'll take his heart out right from here. Guess not. Well, that's the Creedmoor for you, though. Probably gonna live to tell the tale. Seen something move over here. They came back. Siamese deer. There's the bear. So he got stirred up with everybody. He's over here. They did spook him. But he's kind of cornered. Got nowhere to go. Problem is the wind's kind of going at him. See if we can get him to like, walk out to us again. Here's the blood hitting there. Oh. Oh, whoa. How do we get 2 more bears? We got an additional bear. Did we go ahead a year? I don't think we did we? Okay. Bonus bear, yeah. How'd they get out there? Can I get out there? We got the right gun for the job. The right optic for the job, too. See, they don't really spook right away, right? They should be, like, coming out to us. How do you get over there? Oh, there they go. Oh. You got tired of living, I guess. How do I get across there, though? How'd they get over there? I guess they were over here? Alright. The tide. I don't think this elk's going down. Or maybe he is. There is a lot of blood in there. Is this where I hit the elk? And he went this way, did he? Obviously, I guess. Or did the blood stop? Yeah, see, I don't think the Creedmoor killed that elk. Just doesn't do enough damage. One day I'll get that elk. And I'll be like, oh yeah. I hit him with a bunch of Creedmoors. Pincushion style. Here's our bear. So what time is it now? Because it's pretty bright. 10:51, yeah. It's brighter now. So it was bright at 7. Was it bright at 8, sort of? It's like darkest at 9. It's like the skybox switches over or something. Or like the lighting that goes to the skybox. I'm not sure. It's kind of weird. Well, I thought we would encounter just one bear, so I'm wondering if this is a different one? Or how in the world did they get out here? I think that was a bear breaking the sticks. Oh well, see what this one is. It's a 5-star. Sorry, I haven't been much support tonight. AFK a lot, not feeling the best. Some bug got. Oh, that's no problem. See, don't worry about it. Hope you're feeling better. Okay, here's all the butt shots. Butt shot number 1. Butt shot number 2. This one missed hit low, leg shot. Shot 4, kill shot in the butt. Shot 5 missed, and then he turned around after I reloaded. And he turned and took him out there. All in the back half. Oh! I don't think they go 5-star. At 83%. Oh, taxidermy him? Because I also want to see. Here. Just a second. It's 83 something, right? They scienced all the ages and stuff. Like the percentage of when to go 5-star. So on the other screen, I'm just taking a second to pull up the info. This is Liquid Fire and Lanani doing all this. Did a lot of work. I'll throw up a screenshot if there's something to see here. Where in the world is Kodiak Bear? I don't think they have it converted to percent though. Where's Kodiak Bear? So here, let me do this. We're going to take a screenshot. I'm going to try and put it up on the screen. There. Let me see here. You should be seeing the same thing I am. Because this one was a 97% and I have an 83. How in the world did she find a 97% Kodiak bear? That must have took a while. "27 years. The total score that it turns 5 stars, about 465. And what was the score on that one? Yeah, it's not gonna make it. I mean, it's a higher 4-star than than the ones she recorded. But they turn 5-star in between 456 and 465. Jeez, he's so close. He probably won't get to 465 though, right? Probably too old. 741 kilograms. Yeah. He's a 4-star weight. Jeez, I wonder if he's in his last year. Man. He's only 2 kilograms short of the 5-star weight. Because I was looking at this here, 741, and on the screen there it was 743. Wait for the. That'd be separate from the trophy rating, but they're still connected. Ooh, I don't know. Don't know. See, this is on like a separate build. So on my normal save, that bear is still here. And it's like, do I try and age him? Now that I know. I don't know what bear he was, because none of them drink there. I don't understand. Did we spawn? It had to be this guy. This is the only... How'd they get across? I'm confused. This is the only guy that comes up here. This bear and this bear do not. It had to be this guy. Then where'd the other bear come from? Anyways, I'll contemplate that one. Yeah, 4-star. Oh well, that'll be enough for now though. We did a couple hours or so. So there's remember the video came out today, checking out all this stuff. Brief kind of summary for it. Sort of like half an hour. There's a 2.5 checking out of that. Yeah, thank you, Prathan. Thanks everybody for showing up and checking things out. So that's, I mean, don't know if how this was going to be fully received. People wanted like thermal night vision, things like stuff. Like thermal stuff. So, I don't know. Don't know how it's going to be received, really. I guess we'll find out later today when it's released. I imagine it won't take too long before it's out. And then we'll see what people think. For me, I'm not sure. I'm not sure I'd use it much. I'd probably just stick to hunting in the day. But I do like this. I do like this guy. He's fun. Anyways. Alright. We will pop this up here. Yeah, thanks, SLC. Hopefully you're feeling better soon. I got a bit of bug myself that's been tiring me out. And let's... I did have a nice Aurora Shores song somewhere. That was kind of a nice one. That I play sometimes. See if I can find it. He sings about a Kodiak bear somewhere in here. Nope. Where in the world is it? Where are you? You are... This one. Okay, guys. Take care. See you later. Have fun with the DLC if you pick it up.
Well, out in Aurora Shores where the northern light glows, I took my Apex crossbow and my old hunting clothes. Wood bison, caribou, and mountain goats, oh my. But it's them scary Kodiak bears that catch my eye. We set out at dawn with the frost on the ground. Heard the caribou's call, such a haunting sound. Saw a bison or two munching on some grass. Crossbow in my hand, I was ready real fast. Hunting in Aurora Shores with my heart in my throat. From the bison to the bears and the mountain goat. With a fiddle in the air and a cold winter's breeze, me and my crossbow feeling wild and free. Climbed up the ridge where the mountain goats roam. They're nimble on the rocks, leaping like they're home. Hand steady, breath slow, waiting for my shot. Me and my crossbow feeling wild and free. Old Pete said he saw one just the other day, big as a boulder, brown as mud and gray. We laugh and we shiver by the crackling firelight, telling tales of a hunt till the dark turns bright. Hunting in Aurora Shores with my heart in my throat. From the bison to the bears and the mountain goat. With a fiddle in the air and a cold winter's breeze, me and my crossbow feeling wild and free. Well, and my crossbow feeling wild and free.